Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms and part 20 of my Ma Teng Campaign. What am I going to do when Ma Teng drops dead? Is it going to be the Ma Chao campaign? Is it still the Ma Teng? I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. But isn't this... I just think this game is so pretty. So pretty. So, we've got a bit of a problem. We're sort of heading towards... I think we're going to deal with Cao Cao. But the problem is, I don't really know... I mean, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Then we're going to declare war on Lian Jai here. But I need some people to trade with. So, I think what I need to do is... I need to see if I can... Right, create vassal. Okay, so Gongsun can and Liu Mancheng both potentially would do that. So Gongsun can. He only has one province. But let's see what we could do with this. Okay, so he, you know, what do you mean not me again, you prick? Okay, what we could do, offer of okay, so that's actually, he's okay with that. So we could do that.
Balance necessitates change.
It really does. How do you feel about us now? Do you like us? Do you? I don't think you like us, do you? It doesn't matter anymore. We don't care if you like us or not. It's literally just suck it up. Renegade diplomat. Were you paranoid? Always dealing with factions with low respect rating. Well, sees all nearby bigger factions as potential strategic threats that can be kept in check, so may ally against them or declare war. Cunning. Okay. So... may turn against friends or allies with enemies if it looks like a good opportunity. I don't think this is probably the best vassal we could have, but I guess we'll just roll with that for the moment. And is there anyone else we could potentially vassalize? So, create vassal. So, Liu Mancheng is a potential.
Our patience is thin.
He's not very happy about it. What about if we give you a trade agreement? Nope, that just makes it worse. Fine. What if we give you... offer, right? Well, guarantee is Dubry Watsits. What about if we give you, I don't know, a black stallion and a snake? Have a snake. Have my jade snake, and also I want a trade agreement. Boom. I'll take that.
Even in bondage, we remain unified.
I mean, I'm not judging whether you like bondage or not. That's entirely up to you. That's your choice. If that's the kind of, if you like wearing a gimp mask, far be it from me to put a stop to that. That's entirely your thing. Something else I've noticed though is actually it looks like one of our spies. We could actually have another spy. I'm tempted to maybe put one into. In fact, if we go to, no, not records. No, in faction council. There we go. Right. So if we, can I invoke you? Invoke in one turn because there's an available spy position. Put a spy. I don't want to put a Zheng Jiang. I don't want to. Why are you even my grand tutor? What was I thinking? I mean, yes, you're going to motivate your students, probably by threatening to murder them. Still, doesn't matter. What was I doing? Oh right, yes, I was explaining something, wasn't I? So, what I've noticed is that Huang Jingjin here is actually a member of the Zheng Jiang family. Member of the Sun family now. We can actually improve our relations. If we want to. How's our relations? Not great. Treaties with our enemies. Yeah, I don't think we're probably going to fix that, so it's probably no point worrying too much about that at the moment. I mean, I can see... Oh, shit, he's got a lot of armies, hasn't he? Look at him. Look at how many armies they have. Holy shits. Okay, well, let's... I'm going to... that's a different army. We're going to see if we can find where all the armies are, or at least most of them. Because that's... need to be careful of my network. What we can actually do is we've got Kang here. Kang can actually build her undercover network by spending some of her cover. So if we do that, that'll let let Huang here do some more sort of like sneaky stuff, so we can actually just, I think, infiltrate most of their armies, which I feel like is one of the, because the other things are very situational. I don't think we'll be able to spot them all, but I think we can probably find most of them. And then for 5 turns, we know where they all are. Is this okay? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we'll leave that for the moment, but we should be able to see where all their armies are. So, are there any... Right, okay, there's one over here which we knew about. That's Lu Su. And otherwise, I don't think there's actually any nearby.
Not today.
I say as Sun Quan is literally 5 meters away from my weapon craftsman.
I refuse.
I don't know what he's up to, though. What is he up to? Not sure. I mean, that army's not particularly concerning, is it? You know what? I'm feeling pretty good about this. I mean, we've got less armies, but they are better. Also, we've actually got quite a shit ton of money. Look at that. I do need to sort out my corruption. Corruption is currently kicking my ass. So fixing that would be good. What the... Is that? Oh, that's Gongsun. Gongsun Can. Okay, you're fine. Oh, you've got the iron mine as well. You've got your little province there. That's quite nice. That's fine. That's fine. Who the fuck are you? Lu Mencheng. Right. Who is my vassal? Does he have all that? Okay, that's a lot more I thought that he had. So, I mean, that's really nice. Good. We've got some good vassals here. Oh, we should... Can I do any more trade agreements? Kong Rong is like, yeah, no problem. What are we going to get for that? Well, oh, nice.
Our patience is thin.
I'll just take that.
Agreeable terms.
Good. Good. And now we're making 11k a turn. Holy shit. We're in the money. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. This is fantastic. This is more like it. We can maybe get another army up. And then I'm feeling very, very confident about taking on Zheng Jiang. I'm thinking maybe Zheng Jiang should be our first target.
Let us talk trade.
Who do you want to declare war on? Han Fu. Where's Han Fu? Han Fu's there. He's only got 1 settlement, so... Alright.
Your wisdom reveals a kindred spirit.
Alright, we'll go with that. This is where it starts World War II, doesn't it? It's like, oh, hello, you're coming from there. You're attacking there. Where the hell did you come from? I mean, it's no biggie, but still. Lu Mencheng requested their master, Kingdom of Liang, go to war, which we have. Kingdom of Wei liberated Han Fu, because Cao Cao was like, no, sorry, mate, you're on your own. Kingdom of Wei commanded their vassal Zibu to join their war against Cao Cao. Fair enough. Kong Rong formed a coalition with Han Fu. A little bit late in the game for that Kong Rong, but sure enough, a steed to rival the ages. That's nice. What do we get? A red stallion. Lovely. Do we have... What have you got? Yeah, you can have a lovely red stallion there. You've got currently a fish, which is fine. Did I have a set? Because someone in the comments, sorry I've forgotten your name, did say you've got a set. That's Fireborn. The problem is it doesn't like identify sets, so you literally just have to go around your characters and poke them to find out what they've got. So I think it's this fire. Is that Fireborn? No, it's this. No. Oh, it doesn't even show you the... Well, that's fucking useless, isn't it? How the hell are you supposed to work out what the hell is a...
I am at 1 again.
Right, so that's the Lord of Fire set. Fine.
Once again, I feel the warmth of
Do we have anything which is a Lord of Fire? I suppose I can do this. Dragon Storm, Scholar of the Future, Expert of Workshops. Fuck knows. I don't think we do. I could be wrong, but I don't think we do. Nature's Guidance, Martial Law. I haven't seen... Expert of... Okay, so maybe we could put the Foreman and the Thing together, but then that would have to... Oh, fucking hell, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you'd need more shit to actually play about with than just being able to equip one thing to one person. Okay, so we've got an army going on over here. We've got an army heading over here as well. Now, they'll have to lay siege to that city, so I'm not overly concerned about that. What we could actually do, and I'm not too worried about trespassing, because basically, screw them. But you're not in range of the city. You're not in range of the farmland, are you? So what we could actually do is go over here. Who are you? Oh, Zheng Jiang. Oh, where is your last city? Is this your last army? Is that all you've got? Or do you have a settlement here? It must be around here somewhere. He must still have settlements left. Let's go into ambush. I'm not too worried about losing that, to be honest. And how is our siege going on over here? I'm tempted to just go for it. They are starting to take attrition as well. Let's just continue the siege. It's taking a little bit long, but I think it's probably a safer option than trying to take the city at this point in time. Ma Kong, you can come down here, and I also want to potentially... That's not my army. That's my army. I want to replace you guys with you guys. Something like that. And I also wouldn't mind getting the Mountain Saber Militia. We can replace those later, but I think just having a little bit of missile resistance in our cavalry is probably a good shout. And Ma Teng, you don't really have much to do down there, which is a bit of a shame, but I don't know why I've got this pin showing location for mission objectives. Which one? Doesn't say. Not overly bothered, to be honest. I'll live without knowing. Okay, public order is okay there. We're upgrading there. And we've got the magistrate there, which is good. I want to upgrade this. We've got the silk trader upgrading there, so we can't do that. Chang'an, I would actually really like to get a... I mean, so making income from... Ooh. That reduces corruption, but... oh, in adjacent provinces. Actually, that could be quite good then. So if we do that... That could help with our corruption issues, I think. Because Chang'an is... We're making quite a lot from... Are we making quite a lot from commerce here? 1.6k. Okay, let's get Ma Ying to do some doobies, something like that. Replenishment is finishing in 1 turn, which I think is okay. Horse pastures we do want to upgrade because that's going to make our cavalry cheaper. And I'm tempted to actually get another army up at this point. What we got going on here? How much money we got? Industry is making most of it, but we're losing 61% through corruption. Holy tits. Okay, what we could maybe do is demolish that and get an anti-corruption building in here, because fuck me. Okay, let's go for this, because we're making more money from industry, but Jesus, that's a lot to lose from bloody corruption, isn't it? I mean, Christ, how corrupt are my officials? Jesus, you'd think I'd say something, wouldn't you? Do I want to upgrade this? I'm not really that overly bothered, to be honest. I think I might leave it, and we're okay there. I could actually maybe get like another general here. Maybe like this guy. He's already got some stuff. So we could maybe get him. I'm thinking maybe that's... He's level...
hay softens the senses.
Okay, good, thanks. Thanks for that update. Yeah, okay, let's grab... You know what? We could actually pop him in here. If we do that...
Remain honest.
Pop you in there. We can give you a nice spear, and we can't give you anything else because blah, but it's better than nothing. You've got good resolve, you've got good instinct, you're generally sort of pretty happy, lots of health there, And you've got a nice gold name, which of course is one of the most important things. We might lose the iron mine, although, having said that, we do have lots of shock cavalry there. And they've got lots of archers, which, I'm going to be honest, isn't a good combination for the archers. Generally, lots of shock cavalry mean archers get dicked over. Where are you going? See, I think we can win this one. And I don't think it'll actually be that difficult. What's the map like? Let's have a quick look. We've got quite a few entrances, but actually that could work in our favour. So let's murder this army. Sieges are always tricky, but the AI is not very good at dealing with this kind of attack. Especially with this sort of army composition, which is mostly archers, weirdly enough. I mean, there's 4 units of archers here, guided by 2 officers, and then just some G militia, and that's it. That's the detachment over there. We've got some slightly more melee units over here, but again, they've taken quite a bit of damage. Basically, I don't think this is going to be particularly tricky. Because already our cavalry is outside of the city, charging through this little forest here. These archers loosing off as many volleys as possible. Is it going to be enough? Spoilers? Nope. It's really not going to be enough. Ow. Especially because they're in loose formation as well, so that just makes it easier to mow them down. So archers doing as much damage as possible. The G militia trying to form up into some sort of formation, but that's not ideal. They get run down. And with the G militia dead, it's basically no one left to defend these archers. They're screwed. Over here, we've got some spears. Now, I've used the spear guards because they've got shields, so that means they're going to be a little bit more tanky towards the arrows. The enemy cavalry charging in, not doing very well there. And then they're getting quite a lot of shots in the back. We've also got some G militia being held back just in case we need them, waiting for the archers basically to run out of ammo. And then over here, the last attachment, yet more archers, and I believe 1 unit of melee infantry. And yeah, in come the cavalry, charging through the forest here. These archers starting to realise that they're in a bit of trouble. They're running, but a bit late. And as that's happening, we've then got our Lance Cavalry Captain moving in to hit this unit of melee swordsmen in the rear. And that's going to rout him. Going to reinforce our spearmen. Spear guards here taking a little bit of damage. The enemy vanguard is going to try and run away. And it looks like we've pretty much destroyed most of the enemy army. Some archers just need to be wiped out here. Again, not too much trouble because there's literally no one to defend these archers. They're dead. And with them, their entire army. Not a very good showing. The AI is just not very good at forcing its way through choke points. To be honest, fighting through choke points is quite difficult. So, it's kind of understandable. Let's take the income. May as well. No point taking anything else, I don't think. Not going to leave siege to that, but that's okay. Because you won't be able to attack for at least 1 turn. So, Kingdom of Shuhan vassalized fine. Kingdom of Wu command their vassal Shai Hiut. Okay, fine, don't care about that. Declare war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Bit weird, but fine. It's odd, but when the Yellow Turban factions start out, they can annex Yellow Turban Rebellion territory, but as soon as the Yellow Turban Rebellion is dead, they lose that ability. So when it reappears, they then can only declare war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion, which is a bit odd, but fine, whatever. Traits gained. Marquand is now trusting. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. He's a trusting little sausage. Bless his little cotton socks. Right, you're fucked, mate. Oh, you may try and run away. Yeah, you may. Did you actually manage to get away? Oh my god, you absolute prick. Okay, we'll What's the garrison like here? I'm going to assume not great. How long? 20 a turn? Fuck me. Okay, well, I think maybe we're just going to have to try and reach the city. Now, even if they do take the city, okay, we might lose you. Could we actually just disband you?
The forest is live. Hear the birds sing.
Yeah, it's nice to listen to the birds sing. That is true. I will grant you that. Okay, we've got the magistrate being built here. Can we upgrade that? No, because it needs to be level 7. Okay, let's upgrade the city then to get to level 7 so we can get some nice anti-corruption going on, because that will help us with our income. Did we lose? Why has our income dropped? Because we got another garrison? Probably. I'll take that then. Currency Inspector down here has given us a little bit of... What do we need? What reform do we need? We need that one. But if we go for this one, we get -6 corruption just across the board, which I think will bring in quite a bit of cash. So that's probably the reform we're going to go for next. So I won't worry too much about that. We're not going to upgrade that city either. So that's Chang'an, Artesian Workshop over here, which is fine. Do we want to... Required reform needs to... Okay, so we don't think we can... What are you? Okay, you're max level, so it'll literally just be convert. Yep, okay. And then we could maybe go for this, which would give us more income, which I think is what we're going to do. What else we got? Demolition completed down here, but we're building something. Probably shouldn't have demolished it while I'm building something else, but never mind. Such is life. Actually, could we? It's only going to take 1 turn to finish, though, so it's not really worth it, is it? Can we finish this? We could upgrade Anding. Let's do that. Let's finish it immediately. Just get it done. And then we could get the next rank of this, which is right. So this is the one we want, isn't it? So we want this one because at the next max rank, -20% corruption in adjacent provinces. So we want to grab that one. So let's build that. So we can start looking at getting some anti-corruption going on in our heartlands. And we're moving down to defend the city. We're still laying siege to that, but I think I'm going to leave that for the moment. Everywhere else we're generally okay. I don't really know where I want to put you. What's the easiest way to get to... Okay, it's through here. So if we scooch over here, I might make this army a little bit more potent. But we're going to have to wait until next turn for that, get some more cash and do that. I would like some more Onyx Dragons because I think they're pretty good. I think the heavy crossbows are quite good as well. Okay, yeah, you're running away. Can't believe you managed to... he was right next to me. Oh, you're backing off. Oh, you're going for the farm. You're going for the farm, which actually works out for me. I'm okay with that. Declare, okay, sure. Right, trusting versus suspicious. As China descends into dynastic feuds, a quandary emerges between your companions as whether to be trusting or suspicious. Trust is all we have, one argues. As China falters, another counters that in chaotic times people look only to themselves. No one can be trusted. They look for your opinion. Okay, so it's Pooh and it's Mummy. They're having a bit of a disagreement. Mummy says trust. Pooh says no, fuck everyone. And I'm going to go with Pooh. Suspicion. Fuck everyone. Okay, we could...
Attention. Resume standard stance. Let fury explode. And
Wow, really? We want to go all that way? Okay. Alright, I guess that's the quick way. Yeah, you're going to bugger off.
moving out.
That actually is fine, though, because if you want to head back to Anping,
Stoke passions and
I will be fine with that. We've got an army there. Let's repair all this crap. This is literally just farmland, isn't it? So we've got extra food coming in. We could go for land development just to get some more food. But what about a school? Let's get a school. Let's get a school going on. And ancillaries, we've got an eavesdropper, which is nice to see. Okay, where is Zheng Jiang's armies? Okay, so they're all just wandering all over the place. But as soon as we're at war with them, that's going to be incredibly useful. To know where they are. In fact, at the moment, they're not really close by. It'll take them time to cross their vast territory to meet us. So I'm wondering if maybe we can start, like, taking chunks out. Oh, you've got territory down here as well.
Restore authority.
Okay. Okay, right, what we're going to do...
Fear no.
I think we're going to swap these. Oh, you can't get... Okay, let's switch these out for some trebuchets. And these archer militia for... Do I want to go for onyx dragons or do I just want to go for crossbows? I'm kind of tempted to go crossbows. Just because they've got that armor piercing. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do that. It's a choice, but it's one I've made. We've got some boys there. We've got quite a lot of anti-archer, so actually I'm kind of okay with the G militia being there. I would like to upgrade them though, but at the moment I think getting anti-corruption is probably going to be the best shout. And over here... Okay, so we've got lots of food, which isn't bringing... Oh, it does bring in income from peasantry. So how much money are we making here? So about the same from industry and peasantry. So we could maybe just go for like a tax collect... Well... Yeah, we could do that because we've already got big... I mean, that's 80 income. So we can upgrade the... Yeah, okay, let's do that. So let's get the tax collector here. Let's get the Confucian... upgrade the Confucian Temple. Then we're going to get... Because at the moment we've got 305% peasantry income, which means for every 100 income we bring in from peasantry, we get 300, which is... I mean, minus the, corruption, obviously. But overall, not too bad. So, I meant to move Markong. I'm going to move Markong and bring him over to help with my Chow. And what do you want? Military access. They will give 600 and... Okay, sure.
A productive meeting.
Yeah, just give me money and fine. I have no idea where you're going. Right, we need to take out that yellow turbine city, but I think we can do that now. It's been a bit of a blocker, but there is a, whole stack of troops there. Which is going to cause us some problems. Kongrong requested Hanfu join their war. With who? Zebu. Okay. And declare war on Hanfu. Fine. Liu Biao sign a peace treaty. Joined a war alongside. Okay, sure. Actually, that works for me because that means you're at war with Bandit Boy. And me too, basically. Me too. I am basically on the wrong side of the mountains to head into the river now, aren't I? God, honest to God, fuck these mountains. Absolute pain in the arse. Jesus. It's literally the worst. Okay, we could do that. Let's upgrade the Confucian Temple first. Then we can upgrade to the Rural Administration Office. So that's now bringing in 1.4k. So that's another 300 monies we're getting. That's very nice. And I think it's time to deal with the yellow turbines over here. Now, obviously, we are... No, at the moment, it says crushing defeat. I disagree. I think this is going to be pretty easy. Mostly because a lot of the army has starved to death. So, let's waltz in and kill the rest of them. Gonna be honest, normally the sappers do a little bit better. There's still quite a few towers actually standing, although the enemy army is about half strength. So trebuchets opening fire. We're going to see if we can take out the central tower here. We've also got a couple of towers back here that we probably want to deal with. Fortunately, we've managed to hit some of these buildings over here, and you can see they're just slowly ticking up. That's they're going to set the tower on fire as well, and that's going to be all she wrote for the tower. It's looking very frosty, isn't it? Chilly. My goodness. Very, very icy. It's a slipping hazard. That's why we're warming things up. See, we're helping. Kind of. See, they're going to be lovely and toasty now. Delicious toasty yellow turbans. So army is advancing. Zheng Jiang, Zhang Liao, and is it Meihao? Meihao? That one. Him. Strategist. So our archers are now in range to take out this tower, and one volley is going to be enough to set that on fire. And we'll target this one as well, just make sure we deal with that so it doesn't do too much damage to us. And once we've dealt with that, then we just need to deal with the, enemy army. So they've got a couple of veterans here. 2 veterans and then 2 scholars, I want to say. Yeah, 2 scholars. I think there's another one around here somewhere as well. And Zheng Jiang has engaged one of the veterans, and Zhang Liao has engaged the other one. Oh, well, down he goes. Nice work, both of you. Good. And already we've got an advantage here because these guys are on half health. We're also going to debuff the shit out of them. So they're not going to have anything. In fact, he's almost dead. I mean, Zheng Jiang is literally just already... Yeah, he's dead. Well, that's one down. That's why you don't mess with the angry bandit axe lady. Zhang Liao taking a little bit longer, to be fair. He's not quite Zheng Jiang, is he? He does his best, but he's not quite there. Even with the debuff from our strategist, which reduces this guy's melee defense and armor, which is going to make it a little bit easier for him. Our spearmen now moving up, although being cautious not to get in the way. So that's nice of them.
Keep up. I know you can do it. Is that your best? Come on, try harder.
Yeah, try harder. Oh, come on, Zhang Liao. You got this, buddy. You got this. Come on. Let's finish him. Let's finish him. There we go. No, I thought you'd stabbed him then, but no, it was a feint. Stop being thrown out. Just chill. You got this, buddy. Don't. Oh, come on. You're being knocked all over the place. He's playing with you. Again? I love the acrobatics, mate, but let's just... Okay, that's a bit more like it. Come on, let's just get some nice hits in.
Surely you could do better.
I mean, I don't want to rush you, but Zheng Jiang killed hers in like 3 hits, so finally you got him. Nice work. Okay.
What a shame.
So our archers now moving up, having dealt with the towers. We're now going to rain arrows down on the enemy archers because they're probably going to cause the most damage to us. We are in shield wall and turtle, so this is going to make us very tough for the archers to do any damage to. But there is still a lot of infantry down here. In fact, they're charging out to the city to engage us. Fortunately, they're just a bunch of ill-tempered, starving peasants. Zheng Jiang is getting stuck right in. She does not give a shit, does she? Killing everyone. The gates are open and we're going to throw everything we've got so we can try and take them. So in come our sword lads. We're going to take on the... Who are these guys? Peasant spearmen. Yeah, well, it's not really going to be too much of a competition. We're pushing our heavy spear guard into the city over here. We're trying to get through. We've got a three-pronged attack. So far, we're not in the city. Oh, no, tell a lie. Here come our heavy spear guards. They're still in turtle. We're going to drop the formations now because the enemy archers have run out of ammo pretty much, so they're not really much of a threat anymore. Zhang Liao and Zheng Jiang are just murdering everyone they can get their hands on.
Go, go, go! Look, the enemy
No problem. And here come is an enemy scholar. He's at full health as well. A full health enemy scholar. There's another full health enemy scholar over there. How did they get full health? Are they oath-sworn, maybe? Maybe they were oath-sworn with the two we killed. Because they get extra health when that happens. So that could well be it.
Feel the earth's power.
So in comes this scholar. He's attacking Zhang Liao. Ow, son of a bitch. That stung. Zhang Liao took a beating there. Let's get Zheng Jiang to take him out because, frankly, I can't have him just running around doing damage. So Zheng Jiang knocks him off his horse. Where is she? There she is. More spearmen. Oh, peasant. They got rakes? Hoes? They got hoes. They're just charging us with hoes. Not overly impressed with that. Zheng Jiang is just murdering this guy. Not even close. Look at his health just plummet. I mean, wow, he just dropped dead. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. So trying to force our way through into the city. We've almost taken the gatehouse. Looks like the defenders are now on the run. Their general general shaken because general dead. I mean, a lot of the generals are dead. Zheng Jiang is just a bit of a murder queen, isn't she? Talking of murder queen, there's still an enemy scholar inside the city. Jin? Something? He's still hiding at the city centre. So currently, not a concern. Still taking a little bit of arrow fire, but nothing too bad there. We can deal with that. Still trying to enter the city through this breach. We did manage to get a unit of spear guards in here. And they're now dealing with some enemy archers, although we've also got so many spears joining the fight as well. They're just reinforcing each location, but they're slowly falling back. And there we go, we've managed to break through into the city. We can now hit these lads in the back. Zhang Liao's going to debuff them. A little morale debuff there. That's going to cause some major issues for their morale. They're going to start breaking. They go minus 38, I want to say. 18, minus 2. Yeah, their morale is shattered. They're now running. And here we come, pouring now into the city. We've managed to break through into the city proper now. And here comes the enemy scholar. He's moving in because he's literally just throwing everything they've got at us. There's nothing left here. We've still got some enemy spears causing us some issues, but I don't think it's too bad. We're just chopping them down. We're going to bring our horses in to come and help out because why not? May as well get them involved as well. We're paying them. They may as well just come and get stuck in. So here comes some enemy reinforcements. Not many. Some more men with rakes and hoes advancing. Not overly concerned about that, let's be honest. But we do have some peasant warrior, yellow turban warriors captain. These guys are a little bit more beefy. Yellow turbans tend to not generally have a lot of good units. It tends to be a lot of chaff, but some of the units are pretty good. Back here comes the enemy scholar. He's charging in, and we're going to duel him, and stupidly he accepts. Frankly, if Zheng Jiang was anywhere near me, I would find somewhere else to be. But he apparently is like, nah, I've got this. The other three, they didn't do the right thing, but I got this. This is going to be no problem. Zheng Jiang she's quite tired. She's a little bit, wounded from the previous battles. She's covered in blood, other people's, of course, although obviously we don't have the blood pack. Although, weirdly, I believe that they did show that there was some version of the game which did have the blood pack, which makes me a little bit suspicious that the DLC... I mean, if it doesn't come soon, I'm a little bit concerned, but hopefully we'll have the blood pack. I'm not 100% sure I like paying for it, but, well, I'll grumble about it, but I'll still pay it. Let's face it, it's not really a hill I want to die on. Or if it is, I want to be covered in blood at the meantime. So Zheng Jiang is winning this fight pretty handily, as you can see here. Not really too much of a contest. She is murdering his face. He does get more melee attack, but she gets more melee damage. So he's attacking more, but she's doing more damage. Come on, Zheng Jiang, you got this. The Yellow Turban characters are actually quite strong. They're a bit confusing, though, because they don't really work with the same sort of blue is archers, red is vanguards. They're sort of like an odd... Oh, down he goes. They're sort of like an odd little variation in what units they actually buff, which is sometimes a little bit strange. But I would like to give the Yellow Turbans a proper go at some point. Just because they're a little bit different. Well, they don't get spies. So, yeah. So, all of the enemy generals are now well and truly very dead. Which means these guys are going to be not very happy. Confident, general dead. I mean, I guess if you had no confidence in your general, then having your general dead probably increases your confidence. Although getting charged by cavalry who have just entered the city, probably not so much. These Yellow Turban warrior captain going down pretty hard. Of course, this is actually a general unit. So as soon as this breaks and runs, that should be the end of the battle, which has been quite a bloody and brutal affair. But it definitely shows that Zheng Jiang is an absolute femme fatale. What a siege! Holy shit! It really did. It really did. Now, obviously, these guys we can't employ them. So, I mean, we could execute them. He's got a clay ox, but gonna be honest, not. On the other hand, if we execute them, because a lot of people don't like the Yellow Turbans, so
they serve no purpose. Our dominion
off with their
grows.
heads. And we have taken Yanmen over there, and of course we're going to need to convert all this. We've got a lumber yard, which I believe brings in peasantry income, so we should probably aim to sort of bring that sort of thing in. I think we can only do one at a time. It's not the worst. It'll be fine. Okay, we can take the lumber mill over there. That will be good. And we need to also chase Han Fu back to his own territory. He does have a few little bits down here as well, but I'm not overly concerned about that. What we're going to do is we're going to scooch over here. Okay, he does have an army. This is the army that attacked our city. They do have a trebuchet as well, and a bunch of peasant band. Not what I'm overly concerned about. Shitty peasant band. Let's go and lay siege. Hello.
Impossible.
Hello. Hello there.
For order.
There's more of them. Is that a problem? Maybe we just
Restore order.
head back to our territory. They might decide to attack us.
No.
And if they do, I think we should be fair. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be fine. And we've got a little defense over here as well, so that's good, just in case he has more armies down here. I don't imagine he'll have more than a couple of armies though, so that should be fine. We've got the clay ox as well, so that's garbage because of course it is authority, and authority is rubbish for anyone but your faction leader, realistically, because I don't really generally have that much problems with morale. Really, it's not really a stat that I'm overly concerned about. We do have. Ooh, looks like Liu Bei just got his ass kicked by someone. I'm guessing Sun Quan, who must be around. Maybe he actually kills. Can we actually see if Sun Quan is still on the field? Let's have a look. Undeployed. He must have got beaten. He must have just got his ass kicked. Interesting. So, it looks like one of Zheng Jiang's armies has been destroyed. I mean, this could be the best time to actually hit Liu Bei. Do we go and hit Liu Bei?
For China.
Do we hit Liu Bei? He's the only one of the three kingdoms that likes us, but on the other hand, he's also the only one of the three kingdoms that we can hit at the moment, and we've got a bunch of armies down here doing fuck all. So, maybe we just stab Liu Bei in the back. Maybe see if we can make friends with one of the other. Because I mean, the other kingdoms don't like us, to be fair. But I wonder if they like us a bit more after we executed. I thought they'd like us because we executed Yellow Turbans, but apparently they just don't give a shit. They just don't like us. War atrocities against our friends. Oh, we are living in the past. That was ages ago, I think. Probably. I can't really remember. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is that we could potentially stab Liu Bei in the back while he's all weak and doesn't have an army. That could work, couldn't it? That could work. But that decision is going to have to be made next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Ma Teng Campaign.